So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's caught. It's John Hightower. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick, and I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball will be the first ones to let him know that's got to stop.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Derrick Henry. And some space here. Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 mark.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got this complete to Ryan Switzer. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And an update from the Circle City up in Indianapolis. Well, the Dolphins have jumped out to an early lead in their ball game. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7. Jaguars nothing.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing is Hurts. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
To A.J. Brown.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now it's Henry. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Miles Jack working free that time to take him down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Second quarter in Cleveland. And the Bills have now opened up a 2-touchdown lead. That'll be a game to monitor as we go along. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember,
pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Throwing on second and long. Garoppolo. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Well, earlier in the quarter when the defense was keying on the run, you said offensively they need to open things up, take some shots downfield. Didn't work there, but they did it.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now. I still think it's the right play because when you take those shots downfield, you open the eyes of the defense to what you could do to them, and that may open some things up for you offensively.
And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
Incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first two possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. With it is Jackson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
Open man is Switzer complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Hurts fumbles it, and the Jags grab it. Does the big boy have the juice? He's at the 40. 20. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Covered by the defense.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And
He said he always go live and put the real shooters on camera. He said he always put Shawty on camera because, yeah, that's his backup plan.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Who, Ant?
And tackled at the
oh, this ain't Ant. This Baby J-Mo.
A net negative there of 4 yards.
Nah, Baby J-Mo fried. Baby J-Mo fried. Oh, 37 little niggas. Yeah, that's their generation right there.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here.
You ain't supposed to slide through the fucking
I like the way you
37.
turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like
Get out of there.
First half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that.
2nd and 5.
Yeah, they go live and just start spazzing out.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. And that is incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match?
One of the 37 niggas got so damn mad at fucking, and he fucking went on live. I will kill you,
The
nigga.
only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Able to find Switzer. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
On the play. 1st down, Tennessee.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
But 1st down, Hurts. He'll get this one to Switzer. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
1st down.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll run with Henry. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
10 o'clock. I can tell this damn time about the fucking.
They'll run it again with Henry. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
Yeah, I realized the new Benny's more some awesome if you just riding like 7, 8 hours.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
That's all good. Yeah, I was tuned. I was all the way tuned in this morning off the early images. Just like I'm feeling it now. Shit.
Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Not really, like. He's talking about. He's talking about. Yeah, he's talking about it from a different perspective now.
They'll run on 1st down with Evans. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays.
You gotta ask him to let him do his own little EP or something. I don't know,
right?
right?
Trend is continuing here.
Step on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Hurts to throw, escaping the pressure right. Outright, he gets this one to Switzer. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a 1st down. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
I want to take the ball. Okay.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play and give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. A throw over the middle, taken in. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
At the 25-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Gronkowski, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Go ahead, sit down, let your food digest. I'll take you out on the late. We'll take a late night. We'll take a late night walk, stroll, whatever the fuck we do. Yeah.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. This will be taken in by Hightower. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Titans 13, Jaguars 3.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DK Metcalf. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score.
Who the fuck has been in the house? Who's in this damn land over there?
And he puts it through there within 3. It's 13 to 10.
Makes the score Titans 13.
This nigga, he trying to bite his own fingernails.
Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
Tommy, a little nice little KD in the closet today. I'm like, oh, I bet this is buy me some little
20,
extra little time.
As he's marked down officially at the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 20.
Yeah, like I was saying, yeah, it should buy me a little more time, you know.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
I said.
They'll He'll start on the ground.
Thing is, I bet myself. I said I bet it's a fucking
Closes
KD up here.
quickly.
So
He'll
we'll
only
see.
get up to the 22-yard line.
I had some. I just bet myself. I said I bet it's a KD up there. I forgot about it. Sure enough was.
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going. You also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
You need to beat it. You need to beat it.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Derek Barnett able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Third down. 3rd and 11.
Wash it off.
The Titans on 3rd down.
So
they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Nah. See, the thing is, imagine the niggas that just like fuck you in the kitchen.
Hurts.
Terrible.
Eluding the pressure
Terrible,
right.
man.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting move there because as soon as he got outside the pocket,
what the chances of you getting sick if a nigga do that.
But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
Yeah, when I worked at the little grocery store where I used to drop shit, put that shit right back. Yeah. Watch the fruit. Watch all the fruit. It always gets dropped. It always gets dropped in the warehouse. That's the main shit that get dropped off the little palace is the fruit. Put it right back on.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive.
I seen them fucking hand out there when I first got them. God, this really rolls like this when you move.
13 yards, picking up the first. Some good games going on in the early window.
Well, that's just Ohio. All of Ohio is just like that till you get into the city.
Defense steps up here, and down he goes. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack.
Searching for an opponent.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
They got to send me the budget.
An 8-yard gain, so that gets them halfway there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 8 more.
38-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, money back. I'm in the booth with the money yet.
The love ain't coming back.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He got out of bounds, that's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down,
no, he's running off on 1, I guess.
Grab your nerves, because now
somebody's getting
ran
so
ramped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about
finishing a drive
right
with a kick.
2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away.
Get that.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Well, sometimes as a running back,
I was over here like,
be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Shit.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Oh, shit.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Oh, man. In there. Hey, Joey? He in there? That's when I looked down for a split second or some shit, man. Must have been my phone, man.
So the Titans in possession of the football here.
Introduce yourself, bitch. Who the fuck are you? Who sent you? Who is it?
As they search for a score to break this tie.
Huh? Coming through the TV or something? Yeah, he's probably trying to get some free game or something. Fuck out of here. I ain't got nothing to teach. I ain't got nothing to teach you. I ain't got nothing to teach you tonight.
With a gain of 4.
At the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
This is Myers. Yeah, it's global out here. Yeah, it's really like that. It still happens. Yep, we're still around. Yeah.
Bats it away and it falls down incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Oh. Yeah, I cooked 2 days ago, brother. I still got food from 2 days ago, brother. That's how I gotta cook over. That's how I cook over here.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth
Oh, my
down.
bad, dude. I know what the fuck you Good shot.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Back foot.
First down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At their 40.
They go play action with Hurts. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. A first down carry for Henry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. They keep first down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Oh, that was worse.
he's got it, out on the left side. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So now it's going to come down to the Pro Bowler Gostkowski. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Shit for a second, man. I really wasn't saying anything.
I thought you were just admiring our conversation and shit.
So now it's going to come down to the Pro Bowler Gostkowski. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And yes, he got it. Gostkowski plays the role of hero as he punches it through. And it'll be a hot time across the Cumberland tonight. The Titans have won it.
Come on, man.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Titans, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.